Welcome to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kansas City's 2021 Graduation and Alumni Hall of Fame celebration. This is a virtual event. Thank you for joining us online tonight to celebrate the class of 2021. And we're going to induct a tremendous group of club alumni into our Hall of Fame. We continue to live in challenging times, and unfortunately, that means celebrating our youth virtually this evening instead of in person. But it's important to remember that at its core, tonight is about our graduates, our members right here in Kansas City who need us now more than ever. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Kansas City are committed to nurturing the potential of every young person who walks through our doors. Our organizational goal is for 100% of active club members to graduate high school on time with post-secondary plans in place, a goal we have achieved now 5 years running. Along the way, we provide resources and opportunities for our members to grow and achieve both academically and socially. This year's graduating class has visited dozens of colleges and universities. Some of those visits have been virtual. They've received hours of academic support and experienced a number of career readiness opportunities. Tonight, we will honor club members from the class of 2021. From Boys and Girls Clubs across the metropolitan area. Despite the challenges that came along with the pandemic, this strong and resilient group of young people persisted and accomplished their goal of becoming high school graduates. Some in this group will attend colleges and universities across the nation. Some will serve their country in the military, and some will enter the workforce with a number of skills thanks to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Kansas City. No matter their path, their start was propelled right here at the clubs. Introducing each of our club senior candidates will be some of our best friends and supporters from across the Kansas City Metro. These companies and individuals have chosen to invest their time and talent, and they're helping to propel and fuel our mission. We're so grateful for their generous contributions, their partnership, and engagement. Okay, here we go. We're ready to recognize our first club, the Thornberry Unit, introduced by a face I'm sure that's going to be familiar to most of you, Bryan Busby, Chief Meteorologist with KMBC 9 News.
Hello, I'm Bryan Busby, Chief Meteorologist for KMBC Channel 9 and KCWE Channel 29. Very proud to be part of this graduation ceremony from the Boys and Girls Clubs. Now, a little background on myself. I'm actually from Cleveland, Ohio, and my neighborhood is much like this one, about like 27th and Indiana. And there's another native son of Cleveland who came from the Glenville neighborhood by the name of Steve Harvey. Didn't know him, he's a little older than me, but his family lived 2 blocks away from my family. All this to say, he made it and he's doing very well. Yours truly, I think, is doing well also. So if you put your mind to anything, you can accomplish anything. Don't let anybody tell you that your background is going to define who you are. You can do anything, and I hope this is the first step for a long list of accomplishments. Staff, family, and friends, may I present to you the Thornberry Unit class of 2021. Jemiah Bingley, Terrence Horde, Marquell Love, Jaden Taylor, Rashad Wainwright, Karima Wilson, Malik Wormsley, and Adward Frazier Jr. Once again, congratulations to you all. Here's a side note. When I first got into the business, there were only about 4 or 5 of us who were degreed meteorologists on television in the whole country. We kidded and said that we could have a national convention in a Motel 6 meeting room and still not run out of shrimp. Very few of us. Now, to this day, there are 118 of us in the country. That's like 2 per state in the union. Still a small number when there are about 1,800 who do this for a living in the United States. If you stay in school, stay off drugs, and believe in yourself, you can accomplish anything. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bryan. Congratulations once again to the seniors at the Thornberry Unit. Next, we will honor our first Alumni Hall of Fame representative. That's Senator Kiki Curls. Senator Curls served as a member of the Missouri Senate. She represented the 9th District, which includes parts of Jackson County from 2011 all the way until 2020. Now, let's hear from Senator Curls.
How exciting this is to be inducted into the Boys and Girls Club Alumni Hall of Fame. It really is such an incredible honor for me. Really from an organization that has given so much to this community and done so much in the community for over 100 years. I remember as a child, as a kid growing up, going to the 43rd Street Boys and Girls Club, the Thornberry Unit, and what that meant to me and all of the kids, of course, that participated in that program at the time. So I know firsthand the benefits, that the services that are provided by Boys and Girls Club, what that means to students and kids in our community, and what it also means for them to grow up to be successful, productive adults. It really is such an incredible honor for me to be inducted into the Boys and Girls Club Alumni Hall of Fame. Thank you.
We really appreciate all Senator Curls has done for the community, for her service, and everything she's done to support the clubs. We're thrilled to have her as part of our Alumni Hall of Fame. Next, to introduce the Hawthorne and Independence Unit's seniors, we have Mayor Eileen Weir. She's the mayor of the City of Independence and a great friend of the clubs.
Hi, I'm Eileen Weir, the mayor of the City of Independence. I just wanted to offer my congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. We know this has been a really challenging year for all of you. It has for our entire community, and we've always been behind you to support you and wish you all the best in the future. Now I'm happy to announce the class of 2021. Domingo Rodriguez, Junior Rodriguez, Ramon Thomas, Tavius Brown, Nani Hallman, Merlin Gonzalez, Ishari Whitley. Again, I just wanted to commend the class of 2021 for your resilience and your dedication throughout this challenging year. And thank you to the Boys and Girls Clubs and to you for sticking with it and being a part of this tremendous program.
We appreciate the encouragement, Mayor Weir. The seniors will definitely take that to heart. Our next Hall of Fame honoree is Mr. Bob Fernheiber. Bob is a longtime club supporter, but I would go as far as to say that he's a club champion. He and his wife Sally have gone to great lengths to provide resources for club members for many decades. Now, let's hear from Bob.
I've been involved in lots of organizations and lots of startups in this community because at the time you become a Hallmark vice president, it's just expected that you're going to go out and get involved in the community and make this a better place for other people to work and live. And so shortly after I retired, I got more involved than I'd ever been before because I had more time than I'd ever had before. And prior to that, I'd done a lot of traveling, and once you're retired, of course, you don't need to do much traveling anymore. So I had time. And with the help of a few others, and with the birth of a couple of grandsons, I got very involved in what kinds of opportunities young people had. And I had got counsel and advice from folks who were in the know that said that the Boys and Girls Club probably helps the people who need help the most. Mm-hmm. And so in addition to being fundraising chairs for one of the clubs, the Wegner Club on the east side, my wife Sally and I were very involved in lots of things with the clubs, and have always found them to be straightforward and well organized and honest, and I don't have any reason to be anything but proud of my involvement with Boys and Girls Clubs. So I have been, and felt like it has been the organization that allowed me to contribute most to this community. As we help those young people become involved in the community, and whether sometimes they were practicing sports, sometimes they were practicing developing their good character, sometimes they were practicing develop their academic skills. But we really believe that these people, if they're serious and well educated, and that we're helping them become successful in life. And of course, as some of you perhaps know, Boys and Girls Clubs started out as boys clubs, and first chair people of the organization were ex-presidents of the United States. That's the kind of reputation that they've always had. And I had the occasion early in my involvement with the clubs to have had some contact with Herbert Hoover and Harry Truman, two presidents in the 30s and 40s who believed in the clubs, and in fact, in Truman's case, suggested to me that I ought to go ahead and get involved. That was just exciting having Harry Truman talk to me at all. But the fact that he suggested that if I was invited to get involved in Boys and Girls Clubs, I ought to go ahead and do it. And he, as he often said, and don't screw it up. So I'm glad to know that somebody at least thinks that I haven't necessarily screwed it up. I'm glad to know that that's a position that they think I'm in, and I'm very proud of the fact that anybody at Boys and Girls Clubs, Dred Scott or any of the people that were involved over there, think that what I've done is help some of these young people move forward in their lives, and have recognized some success when presented with an opportunity to embrace it. And I hope that everyone who hears me say this will say, I don't know whether you're a Hall of Famer or not, but I can tell you that lots of the people I worked with were true Hall of Famer type contributors, and they opened their hearts and found the time and opened their wallets to help the Boys and Girls Clubs grow, to provide resources for these young people. And I hope that you'll do the same thing.
Wow, what a story, Bob. Thanks again for your unwavering support for our clubs and our members. Introducing the seniors from the Bryan Unit is, again, no stranger to those of you that are viewing. Let's welcome Fox 4 KC's Abby Eden.
I'm Abby Eden from Fox 4 News, and congratulations to you graduating seniors. What an amazing accomplishment, especially after the last couple of years you've had to go through. You have gone through so many challenges to get to this place, and now you finally get to graduate. And of course, the Boys and Girls Clubs are so integral in making that happen. I hope that you guys have enjoyed your experience. I know that they have helped you get to this point, and you are going to have these friendships, these relationships for years and years to come. So I am thrilled to announce the names of the seniors graduating from the Bryan Unit. Barry Anderson, Amazia Collins, Malaysia Nash, So good luck to you as you step into the next chapter. We know you've got a great base for doing some wonderful things in your future. Again, huge accomplishment. You guys have been through something that many of us will never have to experience ever again. And so you have come so far in very challenging years. You can do anything from this point forward. Congratulations. Best of luck in your future.
Thank you, Abby, for sending our Bryan Unit seniors off so strong. Moving on to the next Alumni Hall of Fame inductee, we have Mr. Darren Story. Born and raised in Kansas City, Darren has a major influence in the community with his roots stemming from the clubs. That's right, he's a club alum. Now, let's hear a few words from Darren.
When I was a young man, the Boys Club, which is now the Boys and Girls Club, of course, was an integral part of my upbringing. I went to the Paseo Boys Club at 19th and Paseo. Every day after school, I found myself there. People like Charles Porter, Robert Palmer, Andy Waters were integral in my upbringing. And I'm so thankful and honored and humbled to receive this award and to become part of the Hall of Fame. I have to tell you, everything that I've accomplished leads me back to my time at 19th and Paseo. Leads me back to the time where those men and those women helped to mold me, instilled things in me that I still use today. And I am proud to be an alumni of the Boys and Girls Club. I want to thank everyone that had anything to do with choosing me for this honor. Again, I am humbled and I am honored to be a part of this esteemed group of people. And I thank you very much for recognizing me. And I also thank you very much for being there as I was growing up as a young man in Kansas City.
What an amazing testimony, Darren. Thank you. Now, introducing the 2021 graduates from the J&D Wagner Unit is Shaymore, DJ, from Hot 103's Morning Grind with Shay and Shine.
Hey, it's Shaymore, host of the Morning Grind with Shay and Shine on Kansas City's #1 for hip hop and R&B is Hot 103 Jamz. Thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this awesome celebration. When I think back over my life, the times that I graduated from high school and college, and when I got my master's degree, that was the best times of my life. So we are here to honor you for all the hard work that you put in. Special congratulations to the J&D Wagner Unit graduates. Zaya Gardner, Nevaeh Revels, Ariana Weston, Amela Wiggins. Congratulations to all the seniors of the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kansas City. I wish you well. Continue to try to challenge yourself every year of your life. As you reach goals, set new ones. I wish you well. Congratulations once again. It's time to turn up.
Way to bring it, Shay. Terrific message. Our next Hall of Fame inductee is Mr. George Forte Sr. Accepting the recognition for George is his grandson, Wesley Forte.
It's an honor to accept this award from my grandfather, George Forte, as the Alumni Hall of Fame, as an honoree for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Kansas City. He worked at Thornberry as a unit director. He did RBI. He coached for years. I mean, baseball, football. I gotta ask my dad if he did basketball, but he's coached many of sports, and it's an honor to even live on the legacy, as I've been a head coach for football at Hogan Preparatory Academy, and I worked as a site director at Independence Boys and Girls Club. So the clubs is dear to our heart, and we want to thank you from the Forte family, and just thank you for this award because he passed last year. So in honoring him, thanks for the award.
What a legacy Mr. Forte has left behind in the clubs. We appreciate all that he's done in the community and the legacy, again, obviously, that he's left with our organization. Our last group of seniors are the Reviving Baseball in the Inner City, otherwise known as RBI program, And here to introduce them is our dear friend, Bob Kendrick, no stranger to you, of course, from the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. Take it away, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and all of us here at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum tip our cap to all of the 2021 graduates. We are so proud of you, and we want you to go on and continue to do great things. Challenge yourself to be great, follow your passion, and great things will continue to happen for you. I'm proud to announce the 2021 RBI graduates: Cameron Stacker, Raul Mancinas, Kelshawn Walker. What the Negro Leagues teaches us is very simple. In this country, if you dare to dream and you believe in yourself, you can do or be anything. You see, those greats in the Negro Leagues dreamed of playing baseball. They had no idea they were making history. They didn't care about making history. They just wanted to play ball. But the pride, the passion, the perseverance, the determination, the courage that they demonstrated in the face of adversity would not only change the game, but it would change our country. And it is with that spirit that I challenge each of you to continue to believe in yourself and to dream as big as you possibly can, and then go chase those dreams with all your might, with all your heart, and with all your soul. Again, congratulations.
True to form, Bob is always bringing it. Thank you. Our last Alumni Hall of Fame inductee is Mr. Alvin Brooks. He's a former Kansas City police officer, councilman, and mayor pro tem. Alvin is Kansas City's most beloved civil rights activist and public servant, and we're honored to have him inducted into our Hall of Fame.
I'm honored and humbled that I am the recipient of the 2021 Greater Kansas City Boys and Girls Club inductee into their Hall of Fame. My relationship with the Boys and Girls Club goes back to the 1950s, when Jack Woods was the executive director, and then became a board member with Gordon Beam, of which this room is named after, both he and his wife, Nancy. And my relationship not only goes back there, but also as a police officer. So I'm very honored and very humbled to be the recipient of this year's 2021, the Greater Kansas City Boys and Girls Club, and inducted into their Hall of Fame.
Before concluding tonight's event celebrating our seniors and Hall of Fame inductees, we'd like to announce this year's recipients of the Emerging Leader Council Scholarship. The two club members receiving this year's award will be able to use the scholarship to support their post-secondary plans. Announcing this scholarship is Mr. Jeff Jenkins from J.E. Dunn and a member of the Emerging Leaders Council. Take it away, Jeff.
Hello, my name is Jeff Jenkins, and I'm with the Emerging Leaders Council. I'm the chair for the 2021 year. I'm excited to announce this year's recipients of our two annual scholarships to Lisa Washington as well as Trey Olberg. Congratulations and best of luck.
Thanks everyone for participating in tonight's celebration. The club wishes good luck to all graduating seniors. Your journey has just begun. We encourage you all to stay connected and involved with the clubs. You are now alumni and your BGCGKC made. Another special recognition goes to each of our Alumni Hall of Fame inductees. We're honored to have you join others in this great recognition and group. Please continue to support our club kids, and remember, whatever it takes for our kids, we will do it. Be safe, and we look forward to seeing all of you very soon in person. Have a good evening.